Yeah, I might cut out shortly when I get into the parking garage I'll be in, but hopefully it shouldn't last.
That's fine.
Okay.
Right, let's do this. Hey everybody, XIII365 here, and welcome back to more of the Kingdom Hearts 2 story. When last we left off, we have been traveling through the world that never was. We beat Xigbar, and we finally made it to the Proof of Existence, where we've been reunited with Kairi and Riku, who is in Ansem form. So, good stuff going on right now. Anyway, with me right now we have...
Scribbled slate.
Hey, Scribbles.
On the move and on the go.
On the move and on the go. A little bit echoey, but all good.
Hopefully it'll be situated once I get in the vehicle.
Yeah. So right now, this is going to be a series of boss fights for the rest of the game. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to go back to our original thing. We don't need Lucky Lucky, we don't need Jackpot, and we don't need Drive. Or we don't need Draw. What we are going to need is we are going to need to switch back our abilities. Magnet Burst is not as good as Counter Guard, and Explosion is not as good as Guard Break.
What's Magnet Burst?
It's a great AoE aerial finisher for somebody. It's at the end of the combo. It creates a magnet, so it pulls all of our allies close by to us.
Oh, wait, your allies?
Enemies.
Okay.
Sorry, enemies.
Okay.
So you can keep them going. We're gonna put on Summon Boost. Don't need draws. Item Boost. We should have. Fire Boost is pointless. Damage Control. We are gonna need. And we'll put on Combination Boost. Yeah, that looks good. Again, we're avoiding having Quick Run on because Dodge Roll is better, and we just got to make sure that we have it. So when we hit, square to dodge, we don't run and can still get hit, because Quick Run, you still can get attacked.
Oof, unless you're in, actual wisdom.
No, even in Wisdom form, you can still get hit if you don't time it right. Whereas Dodge Roll, you have invincibility frames. So,
okay.
So for boss fights, if we're going to be rolling around avoiding attacks, we want Dodge Roll. Even though, if we had a level 3 version of either of them, if I had a level 3 version of Quick Run, it gets me to where I need to be quicker. But this fight is... So the Xigbar fight, I flew too close to the sun. I shouldn't have lost that first time. This Luxord fight... Oh yeah, no, it was rough. The Luxord fight, everybody hates. Because if you
That's the gambling one, right?
Yeah, if you get turned into a die.
What's that?
It's or a card.
Yes. I mean, Ansem the Wise. They must be higher up.
It's so weird to hear your voice coming from Ansem's body.
I think it's about 1 a.m. Roughly, I think, yeah.
Fun stuff. Okay. So, this is a fight alone, which is why I switched up the abilities. I'm not going to be able to do anything. Fortunately, I have Limit Form available.
I'd rather we just skip the formalities.
He's also got really interesting eye color right there. Okay. Win the battle for a time. He, again, is the time manipulator. This is a time-based battle. Finish off the enemy when their time gauge runs out. If Sora runs out of HP or time, it's game over. So,
oh dear.
Yeah, this is another one of those things which is ridiculous.
The first to run out of time.
A lot of conditions.
Yeah. Oh gosh!
Right off the bat.
Yep. Yeah, no, I'm gonna die immediately.
Oh, that was quick.
Get away from him! Get away from him! Get away from him!
Do not want.
A challenge. It's over. Deal. It's over. Back off. A challenge.
No, I do not want to begin a game with you!
It sounds like a losing proposition.
Because it pretty much is. He's got more time than I do presently.
You said this is the Lux Sword fight?
Yes.
Huh.
What the? What? Limit form.
Let's go. A challenge, is it? Let's go. Take this. Right.
How's it sound, by the way? Do you hear the car?
I do not hear the car.
Cool. We're off to a good start.
Let's go.
So actually, limit form makes this fight super easy because my Sonic Ray
Top of the game.
hits everything.
Right. Right. Sorry.
Oh boy.
What?
Know the rules?
Crap.
Don't squander your time.
You get in trouble there, Izzy?
I am once again a die, and I'm at half health.
I'm trying to remember. Roll and get some kind of outcome on the die that ends up helping you in any regard?
No.
Of course not.
Don't squander your time. Don't squander your time.
Oh wow, and it put me back at full drive gauge. And boom! So the nice, what I love about limit form is every time you hit with either a strike raid or any of its specials, it heals you. So that's awesome.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
like,
that's pretty cool.
yeah, it makes this fight a lot easier because you have, if you're forced into limit form, you have more than one way to heal. Also, he just cut through all those cards, which means that guy's
That's
bisected.
Ouch.
Yeah. So yeah. And the cards return to give back your friends.
That's nice of them.
You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. Let's keep moving.
And answer report number 9. That's all the answer reports now, folks. So we can actually read them at some point, but we already know what's going on. I spoke with him once. He reminds me of you, Sora. Who is he? Yeah. You don't need my weapon, Soul Eater, or the power of Dark yet. Yes, we don't need Riku's help yet. There's no treasure chests out here, is there? Nope.
Have you fought the Berserker yet?
Have I what?
Fought the Berserker yet?
He's next.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so in the final mix you get you probably didn't know this, you get a Keyblade called, 2 Become 1. And its ability is Light and Shadow, and it's the only Keyblade in the game that doesn't flat out tell you what the ability does. And what Light and Shadow does is it makes you only able to drive into Anti-Form or Final Form.
Okay.
So you just
But
keep...
it's a 50-50?
No, it follows normal unlocking procedure for, the Nobody form. You don't have... You can't access, Final Form. Whenever you would roll Anti-Form, you have a 10% chance of activating Final Form. So, because that forced me into Anti-Form, I just had to go and I kept driving, and I kept getting Anti-Form. And what you do is, there's this one area at the beginning of this level where if you just keep walking back and forth, and you come back with full drive gauges. Because it's where Donald and Goofy aren't a part of your team, and you just walk. So I did that 4 times, I got Final Form unlocked.
Alright.
Alright. Cloaked Schemer. I forget who that
I'm trying
is.
to remember, how did you used to be able to unlock Final Form?
Same way. You had to wait till after the cutscene with Roxas, and then it was just, if you would trigger it, anti-form, you had a 10% chance. Which, again, you have a higher chance of triggering anti-form when you're in a boss fight, so you kept driving during the Zigbar or the Luxord boss fights in the hopes of getting Final Form unlocked.
Okay, because I was about to say, like, for some reason I thought the Roxas cutscene in question was literally right before the Zemnis fight.
No,
Only you
no, it's
could have
before
made
you
it
step
this
foot in the
far
castle.
in one piece,
Okay,
Roxas.
good.
It's a fight between Roxas
That's
and you.
really getting old.
And in this game, you actually do get that fight. And it's the hardest fight that you're forced to play in the entire game.
Really?
Roxas is, oh yeah, he's beastly.
Different name, same fate.
Here we go. Riku protects Kairi. Now I'm screwed. I've got access to Final Form in this fight. I'm probably not going to use it unless it's to finish it off.
No?
Yeah, Valor Form would be
Feel it,
better
the moon's power.
because it uses less gauges.
Moon, shine down.
Oh, alright, yeah, of course. Also, you can stay in it longer. I got you.
Alright, I got it.
Hey.
Gotcha. He's about to go berserk again.
Oh, I know it.
Moon, shine down.
Does he basically just get a lot more aggressive when he goes berserk, or does he actually get a different moveset too?
So the nice thing is, we can knock him out of his berserker form with his own weapon.
Yeah.
Judged you.
Yes.
No
He's about to berserk again.
Moon, shine down.
Let's go.
Yeah, Donald came back just long enough. Alright, this will knock him out of his berserk range.
Yeah. Kill him out. Put him in the timeout corner for a little bit.
Moon, shine down.
There we go. Berserk him.
So wait, you said you can knock him out of berserk mode with his own weapon.
Yes.
Does that mean that you technically go berserk for a bit if you steal his weapon?
If you look, that's how he works. Like it says go berserk. Magna Eclipse.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Well, I'm driving, so I'm not actually watching the stream right now.
That's fine. But yeah, no. Come on, Master Form.
Moon, shine down.
Okay, I have no idea. Oh my gosh, he's in super berserk mode.
That's a thing.
Alright, this will end him. So, the problem here is with the coding of Kingdom Hearts 2, even though he had that little bit of HP that entire time, they need to be killed with a finishing move or a reaction command. And the finishing moves can't be magic in this game for boss fights. So, and the problem was my combos were too long and he kept berserking to get away from me. So I had to grab his sword and reaction command my way to freedom. Kingdom Hearts! Lend me your strength.
Why? Kingdom Hearts. Where is my heart?
I'd assume it's in a Heartless somewhere. You have no heart. You are not permitted to exist. It's really kind of sad. Like, Sora's just killing people left, right, and
I
center.
don't get it. Why has everybody been calling me Roxas?
Because, Sora, Roxas is your nobody.
My... nobody?
So, finally...
That's crazy. I never turned into a heart...
Yeah, you did.
Oh. Right.
You did become a
It
Heartless.
was when you came to rescue me. Remember?
Xemnas was the one who found Roxas. He could use the Keyblade because he was your nobody.
Cute.
That's why Xemnas brought him into the organization. But Roxas betrayed them. After that, I fought him because I thought it would help you wake up.
And how'd that work out for you, Riku?
But the next time we met, I made sure I was the stronger one.
And by next time we met, it was literally 2 minutes later after Riku gave in to the forces of darkness. Yeah, this is actually what happens in 350 over 2 days. Roxas wakes up, kicks his ass, and then he gives into the forces of darkness. Unfortunate. But he got back up and continued to fight. Because he had somebody worth fighting for. Riku, the reason you actually lost that fight was because, you know...
Why don't you quit?
The reason you lost that fight was because you were too proud.
Come on, Sora. I thought you were stronger than that.
Huh? Get real. Look which one of us is winning.
So it's true. You really are his nobody. Guess Diz was right after all.
What are you talking about? I am me. Nobody else.
Oblivion and Oathkeeper. Two ridiculously powerful keyblades.
How many times do I have to beat you?
All right.
Unleash
With no other choice.
the floodgates, Riku.
What?
Let the darkness in.
I have
Be
to release the
consumed by it.
power in my heart. The dark power that I've been holding back. Even if it changes me forever.
That's one of the things I don't get. What was the point of the blindfold? It didn't really do anything. He could still see through it. And he once again becomes Ansem, Seeker of Darkness. And that's the end of Roxas. Before they stick him in virtual Twilight Town.
I have accepted it.
Yeah. Yeah, you have. Huh.
Diz, he could feel Sora.
Even sounds like
told
it.
you how he felt today. Ridiculous. And nobody cannot feel anything.
Actually, I guess when he took off the bandages, that stuff
If
that
he
was
had met
flying
Sora,
off his face was probably
things
like
might have been
makeup or
different.
something. He did meet Sora eventually. Then he tried to kill him. Twice. But that's in the past now. It's nobody's fault. But yeah.
Maybe I didn't need to fight him after all. I think he left the organization because he really wanted to meet you.
Roxas.
Sort of. He was
I
also
wish I
really
could meet
annoyed
him
about
too.
Xion, but he couldn't remember Xion, so yeah. Stuff. He's inside of you. He always was. He always will be.
All right, let's go.
On to adventure, Riku. Let's do it. Answer report number 12. Good stuff. So we're about on the same level that that's coming from. I met Roxas because of a guy named Iz. I didn't trust Iz at first, but we both need each other's help. So all of you were out adventuring while I was living a normal life? Yeah, because, well, you didn't have a body for, like, the entire first game. Let's rest before we go. No rest for the weary, Donald. What's this castle built for? It's the Death Star. Back to the proof of existence, and we can now head north because the it's no longer sealed. Okay, we're gonna keep the exact same loadout we have been. I think there's 4 more treasure chests. Yeah. Again, we're not getting puzzle pieces. We're just not. Oh no, internet's dying. I hope I don't cut out. Alright. We're gonna save. One more fight before endgame, folks, and it's the prep to endgame. Let's see, there's this area, there's the weird staircase, and then we're on the top level. So 3 more areas, and I'm pretty sure there's a cutscene between every single one of them. And then we hit the final save point. We don't need quick run. It'd be nice, but we don't need it. Still encoding, eh, Diz?
Handsome?
I'm a fool. I spent years studying the
Important
workings
plot
of the
stuff.
heart. Yet it seems I still haven't learned a thing.
What do you mean?
The process of encoding hearts is incalculable. The inhabitants of my Twilight Town were data created from real hearts. I was convinced
Notice the
that they
little
would
legs
think
are
and
still
behave
spinning
the way I had envisioned,
right here.
but I couldn't
and
have been
right
more
here.
wrong. A heart is so much more than any system. I saw it when Roxas and Kairi crossed paths. I knew, but I was too stubborn to accept it.
Yep.
It's always the same. I try to wrap my mind around
just a
things
proud
my
old
heart
dude.
already knows, only to fail. While I was trying to bring Sora back, I had so many plans in store. But once Sora was an acting force, they fell apart. All my research amounted to nothing compared with that one boy's heart.
Well, he is the heart that connects everybody together.
All the more proof that hearts cannot be contained by data. Run, my friend. It's going to self-destruct, and anything could happen.
But, Your Majesty!
Sora, the rest is up to you. And Roxas, I doubt you can hear me, but I am sorry.
Handsome!
My heart is telling me what I must do. Please allow me to do what it says.
Honorable death?
No! Riku!
His heart's decided. We can't change that.
I was wondering who would dare interfere with my kingdom hearts. And look, here you all are.
Convenient.
How convenient for me. Ansem the Wise. You look pathetic.
Have your laugh.
It's true. He
I
does.
deserve as much for failing to see you for the fool you are.
Ah.
Students do take after their teachers.
Ooh.
Only a fool would be your apprentice.
Oh, so many volleys going
After
back and
all,
forth.
None of this would have happened without you. You are the source of all Heartless. It was your research that inspired me to go further than you ever dared.
I admit, my disregard brought chaos to more worlds than one. But what were you seeking? You erased me from the world, only to take my name and continue research better left forgotten. Is this the answer you've been looking for?
I still
All
don't get
that
this.
and more. I'm carrying on what you yourself began, and I'm creating a brand new world, one heart at a time. I thought you'd praise me, but all you ever do is hold me back. I understand, though. Unlike me, you have a heart, and you're powerless to control it.
Wow.
Consumed by the
So,
jealousy you
everybody
feel
else here,
toward the
Riku,
student
Kairi,
who
Sora, Donald,
surpassed
Goofy,
you.
and Mickey. This is where the meat and potatoes is.
Foolish apprentice of a foolish man.
They're just gonna let him keep talking.
You have surpassed nothing. Only proved how little we both know. We may profess to know the heart, but its essence is beyond our reach. We're both ignorant, as oblivious as when we began.
Ooh, fancy.
I'm afraid that any world you try to create, any world of yours, would be an empire of ignorance.
Brr.
That is why you and your creation are destined to fall. We've said enough. Rico, you know what to do. King Mickey, my friend, forgive me. Farewell.
So for a machine that's been about to self-destruct for like 5 minutes, Riku holds back Sora and no one else. Like, light! So much light. Alright, and... Vortex of Death. Vortex of Death. And hearts raining down. Which means... Oh, and nobody's everywhere or happy, because they finally have hearts. Om nom nom. Oh, well, that's a problem. That's a really big problem. That's creating a lot of pure bred Heartless. I love how Xemnas is just not here anymore. Riku!
Riku! Riku!
He looks like himself now. You need a haircut, bro.
Riku!
Ansem did say anything could happen.
He's still really tall.
Riku, you gonna take that off?
Oh.
Needs a haircut.
What was that?
A cutscene. And lots of them.
His eyes couldn't lie.
Lie? And just who were you trying to fool? Huh?
Myself.
Riku, come on, man. Why did you try to do so much on your own?
Because he's an edgelord.
You've got friends, like us.
Him and Mickey are friends. Same with you and Kyrie. Goofy and Donald, he doesn't know them.
Have you forgotten? I'll tell you why. Because I'm not a total sap like you.
Say that again.
Oh boy. That seems like a problem. I'm not sure if that's Heartless coming or if that's Heartless fighting nobodies.
What should we do, Riku?
We must defeat Xemnas. He's the organization's last survivor.
Yep.
Right.
That sounds like a good plan. Your clothes don't fit anymore.
Come on.
It's the same outfit from Kingdom Hearts 1. Granted, he does get some pretty cool new clothes in Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay, so Riku is the party member we've been waiting for. Auto limit and hyper healing he has off, and so the reason why I said is everybody gets Sora gets all the best loot with one exception, and that exception is Riku. First off, we're going to steal all this because he doesn't need it. And Riku gets 1 equipment and 2 armor slots. So what we're going to give him is we're going to give him the Moon Amulet. Because it's the best thing we have. He's going to get the Petite Ribbon. And I forget what Donald and Goofy currently have equipped. Champion Bell, 3. What's Goofy got? And Riku's last piece of equipment. Honestly, the Midnight Anklet is probably the best thing we can give him right now. And notice his Keyblade went from Soul Eater and now it's Way to Dawn, which is pretty awesome. Though it's a very weak-ish Keyblade. Okay, so in our attempt to get to the top of this thing, we're going to be doing 2 things. A, we need to hit a limit with Riku, and we need to hit a limit with Genie. And like, this is arguably the best limit in the game.
Is that all you got? I'll take them.
Master Hearts, 13 Blades. All Zen, that ends well.
Time's up. Back off. Yeah, back off. Yeah.
in Valor form. Oh, Genie, you punch very well. Impact everything.
Take this. Take this. Give me strength.
Impact.
Take this. Take this. Yeah. Take this.
Okay. So with that in mind, we just cleared out this area. This just leads back to Proof of Existence. We're going to save after all that. And that should be every limit in the game. And actually, for this part of the fight, Riku... As commanded when Soro's combo is about to end, blocks enemy attacks with a shield. And since we're going through enemies now, we're switching Guard Break back to Explosion. We're switching Aerial Finish to Magnet Burst. We'll switch back before the boss fight. And the enemy should still be cleared out of here. We're going to get a cutscene at the top of here. Gotta follow the mystery stairs.
Gather. Take this.
That's one of the last 4 treasure chests. Jump snipe the crap out of these. Another AP boost. Also going to Sora. Which reminds me, do I have my Lucky equipped? Oh, I don't. There's going to be more sorcerers and berserkers at the top. What is this new item I have in here? Twilight Crystal. And that should be all the puzzle, or all the treasure chests. Yep. All the treasure chests. And all the maps. (11, 12) character files. And that is every limit in the game now, folks. Final form for Genie and Riku's. And this is the last area in the game.
Sora! Riku!
Oh boy, there's Heartless pouring in. They're like cockroaches coming in through the woodworks.
There's gonna be no end to this.
Together we can stop them.
The fact that you can see Riku's belly button is not convincing.
Here. Leave these creatures to us.
But there's no way we could take them all.
I will be sending them after Xemnas. Or perhaps you would rather fight them yourself.
Frankly, my dear, I'd rather run.
Off with you then.
Maleficent. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, if it ain't the Boat Boy King.
Time to weigh anchor, Captain Pete.
What, like abandoned ship? I don't think so.
Sora, your majesty, do not forget, when I've destroyed them all, this castle shall be mine!
Now looky here. Opportunities like this don't come along every day.
Like
you know.
what?
Bring them on!
Alright, so the two of them take care of all the Heartless, which
We gotta hurry.
Maleficent could probably have taken them all by herself.
They're doing what their hearts command. We can't interfere.
Rotten at the core, I guess. Yeah, but we don't have to worry about them anymore. So yeah, we just get to walk out of here, scot-free. Cool. Got a little too close there. So yeah, this is the last official fight of Kingdom Hearts 2 before the boss fight. Kingdom Hearts looks broken.
Oh, my Kingdom Hearts. Ruined. No. I'll have to start all over again.
Curse you, Ansem the Wise.
Warriors of the Keyblade, go forth and bring me more hearts.
No!
Denizens of light, answer this. Why do you hate the darkness?
Philosophy.
Huh, we don't hate it. It's just kinda scary. But the world's made of light and darkness.
Mickey brings up points
You can't
here.
have one without the other, because darkness is half of everything. Sort of makes you wonder why we are scared of the dark.
It's because of who's lurking inside it.
Then allow me another question. You accept darkness, yet choose to live in the light. So why is it that you loathe us who teeter on the edge of nothing? We who were turned away by both light and dark.
Because he's a nobody, so he's not
never
in
given
either
a
world.
choice.
That's simple. It's because you mess up our worlds.
That may be. However, what other choice might we have had?
Just give it a rest. You're nobodies. You don't even exist. You're not sad about anything.
That logic is what Diz had, which is what got us into this point.
Very good. You don't miss a thing. I cannot feel sorrow. No matter what misery befalls the world.
And he even does the hair flip.
No matter what you think, what you feel, or how you exist.
And this is the last fight in this game, at least.
Guys!
Oh, right, it's a solo fight. I forgot about this.
It's over! Yeah, this is it!
Come closer.
Alright, I think he's at the top of the building. Face down. This is where the cool Sora and, or the Roxas and Riku fight took place, and this is very similar to that. Clash. I didn't even have a chance to switch over my abilities. Alright, I forgot I can do that. Another showdown up top, why don't you? Oh, did my game just freeze? my game just froze. Well, that's about as unfortunate as we can get right now. Oh, my entire PS3 is unresponsive. Alright, folks, we're going to have to take a short hiatus break, it looks like. Jeez. I've got to reset my PS3. Okay, no big deal. Ah, it's unfortunate. I was enjoying that fight. Alright. Well, we're not going to leave it at this, folks. We are, in fact, going to... we are going to get a move on it. All right. That's really unfortunate. Okay. We're back. Shouldn't take too long to fix any of this. We can skip through those cutscenes. It is only 2 areas. So... and we get the nice background of Kingdom Hearts 2. Right here. Pretty chill. Alright. We're going to jump right back into it. I don't actually remember how much we missed. I know we're going to have to go through those 2 areas again. Pretty sure we saved after we hit those limits with Riku and Genie. So we are going to be jumping right back into it. That is really unfortunate, but it is what it is. And this is pretty much the end of the game fight, so... guess it couldn't handle me being in limit form while trying to run up that building. Alright, let's do it! Alright, we got this. It's just the Xemnas fight, and just getting to him, which is not that hard. Just need to remember that when the crystals appear around me, we run over to the building and we do the face-off. And that's what will keep us going. Again, folks, might as well start from the beginning. This is XIII 365 here. And this is me playing through the Kingdom Hearts story. So, all of Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2 have been playing all the worlds, all the cutscenes, in the hopes of getting to everything before the release of Kingdom Hearts 3, which is dropping January 29th, 2019, which 2 days away now at this point. So I'm cutting a little close. But I've gotten to the proof of existence. I got this last fight with Xemnas, and then it's literally just the final boss rush, which will be a stream probably tomorrow, especially if my PS3 is acting up like this tonight. If you have any questions or comments about the Kingdom Hearts series, please feel free to throw a comment up. And we will hopefully get going with this. Alright, we're just going to verify where we are. Alright, I did give Riku his stuff. Ability-wise, Riku has all of his abilities equipped. Sora, on the other hand, lucky. And I still have Explosion and Magnet Burst equipped. Do not need Summon Boost. I need is more... there we go. let's just verify. Gotta do all this again. Character files, other, we got Riku, we got Diz. Sayax and Luxord. And last of the limits. Okay. And there's 4 treasure chests left in this world. We got this. We got this. Let's do it, Sora. Magma Storm! Bye, Samurai! And I'm at 5 bars now. And yeah, so the sorceresses are immune to magic.
It's over.
Goofy is more useful because the sorceresses are immune to magic, and Goofy Tornado helps us. Oh, that's it. Oh, wait, there's another enemy down here. Where the heck is it? Alright. And again, this is the end. We can turn off Lucky Lucky and turn on damage control and all that other fun stuff. We can skip this scene because we just saw it again. Maleficent and Pete come to the rescue and hold off the Horde of Heartless. Now we're up here at the top. Okay, got a new item. Twilight Crystals, as expected. And Sora got a new ability. Sora finally got second chance. Well, color me purple. Item boost. Damage control, he doesn't need any of these. Summon boost, he can't use summons. And we're going to turn off Magnetic Burst for aerial finish. And we'll turn off Explosion for guard break. Because Explosion just leaves us opened in one-on-one boss fights. And now this is the boss fight that we have, we got messed up on last time, but that's okay. It's all good. We're going to skip it again. It's the conversation they have with Xemnas at the top of the tower, pretty much establishing Kingdom Hearts and what it is. Alright.
This is it.
Come closer.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Gotta get away from the stairs.
Back off.
Get him in the air, he's done. Block, Sora, block! Okay then. This is the exact same spot where we froze last time, folks. So I'm going to need to check my disc. But I think this is a good place to call it for the night because, yeah, the game does not want to cooperate with me. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Again, I'm Izzy Craze 365. This has been the Kingdom Hearts 2 story. And tune in next time where we hopefully will be able to finally finish this fight and then get to endgame. Otherwise, if you like this video, throw a like or a subscribe onto it. And leave a comment below if you have any questions about Kingdom Hearts, any mechanics in the game, or pretty much anything related to the series. Unless the question is, why is this happening? In which case, I don't know, but hopefully I'll have it figured out by next time. So, thanks for tuning in, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Ah, this is ridiculous. How am I supposed to get out of this? The entire PS3 is stuck. Great. Later, folks.